So today I'm at Okreblue in Paros, and I'm doing a half-day self-care retreat. So this morning I drove over from across the island, and then I did a morning yoga class with Saucy in this space. And then I had brunch and some time to read. And then right after this, I'm gonna go do a bodywork and massage session and then spend the rest of the day at the beach. This is the retreat center, Okreblue. I arrived early and picked out some tea. They have these different varieties, but I just went with a tea bag and it says, "Love yourself, love your planet." Afterwards, I headed to the Artemis Shala for class, and this space is so beautiful. There is yoga props for use to the side, and the space has a lot of beautiful natural light. Then after practice, I headed back to the restaurant and common space. And I love how this entire wall is open. So there's a natural breeze that comes in. There are books to read. And then I just spent time enjoying a slow meal before heading back. Just to show you the view behind me. So I'm on the way back from the beach right now, and all day I've been attracting bees and I googled it, and they're supposed to be a symbol of good luck and prosperity, so I hope good things are on the way. This is one of the best places to see the sunset. I initially planned to walk to the lighthouse first, but instead I'm going to find a spot around here just to watch the sun go down. So the lighthouse in the distance, that's where we're going next. Post sunset, I'm gonna try to make it over to the lighthouse because I didn't arrive early enough, but it's actually not that bad to get here from Parikia. You just take a long winding road to get here, park, and then walk through this type of terrain. And there is a big road, but it's mostly paths, but it's well worth the effort. It's a new day. This morning I'm doing a yoga class, and it's a hatha class in this space. And I'm gonna grab lunch after. When I travel, I love to visit different studios. This one is YogaMagaya next to Magaya Beach. And I love trying out different instructors and different teaching styles. And it's a great way to meet new people and stay conscious. This is from the restaurant right next to the studio, and it was deceptively good. Just halloumi on tomato. So I just got to Lefkes, this really cute traditional town. I just parked and I'm at the free parking area. And I'm about to go find the Byzantine route to take a really nice trail around. I don't actually know too much about it. I'm sort of just going and exploring. But this is my first time ever renting a car. I've definitely been a passenger in a car when I travel internationally and rent an ATV, but this is the first time that I'm actually the driver myself, and I actually really love it, just having the freedom to get in my car, drive, and explore to the different parts of the island. A lot of people say that you don't need a car in Paros, and that's definitely true if you're staying in Parikia and Naousa and you just have a few days, and it's nice just to be able to walk to a few places. But if you really want to explore the different parts of the island, I'd recommend renting a car for a day or two, especially since taxis are a little bit pricier on this island. And I hope that helps. I'm gonna go find the trail, and I'll see you later. Get ready for a mini cat montage as I explore the streets. So turns out I parked in the wrong parking section. So if you come next time, look for this parking, and then it leads you directly to the route. I just had a few thoughts that I wanted to share, and one of them is, so I had this idea that there is a difference between being alone and being lonely, and I used to associate the two and have a fear of being alone because I thought that would mean loneliness. But there's this kind of serenity and calm with just being okay with being yourself, being by yourself and being yourself, on taking yourself on trips, on dates, and walking your own path through life. So my question for you, or an introspective thought, is what is your opinion around solo traveling? Does it scare you? Does it excite you? Do you notice solo travelers? Would you ever solo travel yourself? Oftentimes when I tell people that I'm going on a solo trip, there is a mix of opinions, whether people are confused why I'm going alone, they think it's courageous to go alone, or they are, I can't think of the word. I lost my train of thought. But if I think of it, I will add it in. But those are my questions for you. I'm on my way back now, and I forgot to mention, don't forget to bring water because the path is quite long and it does get quite hot. Another thought that I had, and just wanted to remember these, is that it's not your responsibility to make anybody like you. And another person's reaction to you and your actions are often a reflection of what's going on inside of them. This is definitely something that I'm working on. It's really not up to me to make someone like me. It's more important that I like myself, that I'm being authentic, and that I'm living with my values. Here you can see the famous church in the distance with, of course, the power lines across. I'm a little bit out of time this afternoon, so this is probably the closest I'm going to get to it. But I'm glad I did the route. Now it's time to head back. I made it back, and now I'm taking the path down to Martselo Beach. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day there. I feel a little bittersweet that it's my last full day here, but I had a really nice, productive day, and I'm really grateful. Thanks for joining me on my journey. There's this idea that I'm not sure if it was a TikTok thing or it went viral somewhere. I personally don't have a TikTok, but you know how trends just carry over. But this one was a really good one. It was the idea that when we have negative self-talk or we notice patterns of negative thinking, you think about the inner child that's inside of yourself. And if you have a hard time picturing your inner child, you put an image of yourself as a child onto your mirror. And so each time you start talking to yourself in a negative manner, I know I do this a lot to myself, sometimes even without noticing it, just because it's a pattern that's been ingrained. Then you think of that small child that's inside of yourself. And oftentimes I find that we would never speak to a small child or even our best friend, our sister, in such a manner. But we can be so hard on ourselves, whether it's how we look, our accomplishments, our relationships, where we are in life. And so this inner outer child work is definitely something that I've been working on. And I thought that I would share with you on my walk to the beach. Also, side note, I have a yoga nidra that I wrote on healing your inner child. That's free on Insight Timer and Spotify. If you search for Scarlett Chang, hopefully it should pop up. And I hope that's a resource that helps you. It's definitely something that I listen to, whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, when I just need just a moment to myself, or sometimes even before bed to help release the tension from the day. So now I'm at the spa where there is a pool behind me. And there's also a steam room and a sauna. I'm going to do a little bit of relaxing. After spending some time at the spa, I went into Athens to have dinner and walk around the Acropolis and the sites for my last night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.